All right, what's good, chat? Last moment of truth. All right, hold on. I know. Let me relax. Uh, don't mind the shitty garage. I wanted to film outside, but the mosquitoes were eating me alive, so that's what we're doing. I'm unboxing a package for you. Ugh. Ugh. I can't even like redo the video now because I already opened the package. So one take. That's how we come in. We got that. We got this. What else we got? Nothing. All right. I'm really excited, guys. That's what we're unboxing today. Super happy. This is actually my second one. I went out like 2 weeks ago, maybe, or a week ago. I was having a good time with my homie. Shout out my homie. He knows who he is. You know, we were chilling with the ladies or whatnot, just walking around, having a good time. I like walked out the bar to go pack my venty, and I realized I was like, where's my venti? So, yeah, that was really unfortunate. I had it only for like 2 months, and then I lost it. Look, quality seal, baby. You know what I'm saying? Straight from Stores and Bickles. Shout out Stores and Bickle. I love your product. This is kind of like, yeah. So let me get back to my story. So like, yeah, I went to go pack my shit. I realized I didn't have it. It was really annoying. I was kind of like under the influence of alcohol. Yeah, see. This. That's the volcano. Maybe when I get like a better place or something, I'll buy that. This is like really cool. Initially I was gonna get the Crafty Plus, but I did a bunch of reviews like on YouTube and stuff, and I looked into it. Or I think I was gonna get the Mighty Plus. I was gonna get the Mighty Plus, but then I'm like, bro, like everyone was saying that the Venti was like so smooth. They were saying basically like it's the best thing next to this. So like this is like the most powerful thing you're gonna get. Super cool. You guys should look that up. But they were saying that this was the next best thing. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. Go big or go home. Saying like I lost that shit. I was really annoyed. Shout out my homie. He was like trying to help me pay for a new one. And I was dead ass gonna let him do it, but like that'd be so fucking bogus. And it's literally just a device for smoking. um, one thing I'll say is like when I lost it, you know, I smoke. I don't smoke a lot, but when I smoke, I do. I've been smoking for a long time, so I feel like somewhat of like a connoisseur of weed or of herb, I should say. So when I do it, I want to do it nice. I want to do it the best way. I want to do it the most efficient way, and I want to save money, and I want to do it the most safest way possible. Um, I don't think there's another better way to smoke than with this. I genuinely don't. I don't know. If someone knows one, if someone knows a better way to smoke than with like without a vaporizer, let me know. This seems to be the best way to fucking. I don't know a better way to get high than with this. As soon as I lost it, because typically I smoke like before the gym. When I lost it, I was like, what do I do? Like, how am I gonna smoke my weed? Um, like the idea of rolling weed or or packing it in a bowl is just, after having this, any other way of smoking feels barbaric to me. Like, it's harsher, it's tedious. Like, I had to roll joints when I didn't have this. It's been like 2 weeks since I didn't have it. I was rolling joints. I realized I'm wasting so much weed. Excuse me. You waste so much weed, literally. The cool thing about this, there's so many cool things about this, and I'm gonna definitely be making other videos about this. But um, I forget what it's called, but it's like burning two different ways. So it's burning a little bit at the bottom, like right there. This is the oven. Ooh, it's a fresh new one, bro. My old one was like, I had it for like 2 months, but I was using that bitch, so it kind of got like, a little dirty. So I'm happy I got a new one, damn near. But anyways, like I was saying, it'll burn here, but it's burning like lightly. So let's say I packed it and I turned it on, like the weed will be cooking a little bit, but um it doesn't really cook for real. Look at that. Until you pull it. You know what I'm saying? So even when I pack it and like the device is on, I can chill, I can talk to my homie, like when you're smoking a joint, your homie's talking too long, like you're like, pass it, nigga, that shit's burning, because it's literally burning, you're wasting weed. This is a lot better about that because it's burning a little bit on the bottom, but it has also is like convection, I think it's what it's called. And that means it's burning when you're actually, the heat goes through when you're actually pulling. So that's super cool about this. I love that. It pulls so nice. This is so cool. I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy. We got that bitch charging. Um, it comes with a brush, a USB-C. Ooh, I needed this. This thing comes like in handy. I don't know. I forget what this is for. It's for something. I'll when I get back, when I figure it out, I'll get back to you niggas. But and then they give you a couple extra screens, because this can get dirty, but like honestly, you can just wash it when you wash it and you take it apart. You don't have to put in a new one, but they gave you new ones. And this poker thing is also super useful. I lost mine on my last one, but having it is really nice. So yeah, guys, the device is pretty chill, pretty straightforward. All you do is you turn that bitch on. It works while you're charging, which is kind of neat. All you do is turn it on. It's gonna take 20 seconds to heat up. As soon as it heats up, it vibrates and it turns green. It's pretty low. All right, now it's green. You know what I'm saying? And then you're ready to go. Um, it should have came with. Ooh, woo! Hold on, y'all. Look at what I got. Okay, I don't suggest using these without the dosing capsules. So on my last time I had this, I literally like lost all my dosing capsules. And this is what they look like. I'll open it for you, but I think it's so cool. You get 8 of them, and it's just like, it's so cute to me. Like, I don't know. It's so handy and like nice. But yeah, you get it like this, and it's kind of small, but you pack that up. It has holes in the bottom, and you literally just, instead of like getting the oven dirty, you just put it in the dosing. You put the dosing capsule in there, and you let that take like most of the wear and tear. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it looks kind of small, and it is honestly a little bit small, but you guys would be surprised like how high you get from just packing this little thing up. And you actually don't even want to overpack it. You just want to, like a decent little amount. You want to make sure there's like room for the heat to travel through. yeah, I wouldn't buy the venti without getting the dosing capsules. Excuse me. So yeah, I got my dosing capsules. What else is in here? Oh, and then they gave me a free little container. I got mine from what's it called? Planet of the Vapes. Shout out Planet of the Vapes. I'm gonna be making a lot more videos on this product. So hey, Planet of the Vapes, Stores and Bickle, reach out to me. I love your products. This I use to carry like ABV, and that's just already vaped weed, like basically decarboxylated weed. This is where, cause like let's say I'm going somewhere, and I pack each dosing capsules full of gas. When I'm done with what's in there, like after I'm done smoking it, you can put that, save that for later, and you can use it for a bunch of shit. You can re-smoke it. You can you can like smoke it combust com- through combustion, like roll it in a joint. I like if I'm gonna roll a joint, I'm gonna use like half already vaped weed and then some half real weed that hasn't been vaped. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cool. Also, you can make edibles with it. You can make tinctures with it. You can do a lot with already vaped weed. That's another really cool reason why vaporizers are amazing. There's so many reasons why they're amazing. I'll be covering that in other videos, hopefully, if I feel up to it. But I'm just really excited. I think something really told me I have to make this video because I love this product the first time I had it, and I didn't like talk about it. I just, I bought it, I had it, I enjoyed it. But when I lost it, I was like, I just took it for granted. I took for granted how much I love this. So I just want to like share this with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might like it. It's a little bit pricey, but it's so worth it in the long run. Like if you smoke weed, fuck I look like using a bong. Like I'm not using a bong. I'm not rolling no blunt. I'm not rolling no damn blunt. I'm not rolling no damn joint. I'm not packing no damn bowl. I'm not doing none of that. Like this is 2025. It's 2026. You know what I'm saying? I'm in 2020, 30. You know what I'm saying? This is how you do it. This is how I would do it. It's the best way I found to do it. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to smoke without it anymore, to be honest. Every other way seems like just not worth it. And it's just annoying. I don't know. I don't like it. This is classier. Also, guys, this like I'm about to pack it. Hold on. Let me chill out real quick. Let me use my new product. I'll let you guys come along for the ride with me. I got some organic gas. I'm not gonna show the gas. Should I show the gas? I'm not gonna show the gas, but I get good gas. I love my plug. Shout out to my plug. She's amazing. She's super sweet. Always hooks it up. I got like some organic gas. What I got? I forget what it's called. FP. I forget what that's called. But the other one's called Slurricane. Let's pack some of the Slurricane. I'll also shout out to Planet of the Vapes that gave me this decent grinder. What I will say about this grinder, I'm gonna review this grinder because um it's a cool grinder. The only thing is like you don't catch any keef. I don't know what's up with that. But I had a really shitty grinder, like an old really shitty grinder that I just got from the gas station. And this one would catch like so much keef for some reason. Like there was a time when I first got this and I had a bunch of keef in here. Bro, let me tell y'all something, bro. When you just pack a loading tube full of keef in a vaporizer, you get dumb, you get stupid, you get really fucking high. You get really fucking high. So yeah, I don't know. This is not the best at catching keef, but on the other hand, it's like I was chilling with one guy one day, and he was like, "Why do people save their keef? Like that's the part of the weed that gets you high." And I'm like, and he had a point there. Like I don't necessarily if it's not catching the keef, all that means is that like I'm already smoking it. That's essentially what that means, because there's like nothing in here, you know. There's a leaf in here. Yeah, so when I lost my vaporizer too, I stopped picking up like from my personal person. I was just going to the dispensary like a peasant. Fuck dispensaries. Don't come for me. Don't sue me or anything. I just don't like dispensaries. I hate everything about dispensaries. I hate waiting in line for my kush. I feel like a fucking junkie. I hate being inside like the bad lighting inside the dispensary. Some dispensaries have really good lighting. Um, yeah, like I hate dispensaries, but when I didn't have my vaporizer, I was like, it's not even worth it. I'll just go to the dispensary, and like I would just buy a pre-roll and I would like smoke a bowl before the gym and like one before bed, and that's it. Like I make pre-rolls last like for 3 days because I don't really smoke that much, especially since I've been using this. Now, what I will say, there's so many things like I have to say, is that when you first get one, like when I first got this, I smoked a lot. Like I spent a lot more money on weed because you just want to try different weeds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can taste it. It's like such a um new experience with it that like I think they call it vape acquisition syndrome. So VAS, vape acquisition syndrome. Yeah, when you get your vape, you're probably gonna want to like smoke a lot because it's new, and if you're not used to vaping, it's like a whole kind of different new experience. So if you do purchase that, you might experience that. I experienced it, but you know, after I got it all out my system, hold on. My blue light blockers keep on falling off my face. All right, cool. Yeah, don't go too crazy. If you do, it's whatever. Everyone goes through that. I definitely went through that. But now we are gonna pack a bowl. This is some old shit that I had. I'm gonna do. I don't want to smoke this, so I'm gonna put this somewhere else. This is like some Kush that a friend gave me. I don't know. I'm like really weird about Kush. It's probably good, but I don't know where he got it from. Sometimes there's fent in some of this weed. You never know. So I'm gonna put that there. I smoked it. It was fine. It was whatever. But I know, like the weed that I'm about to pack, I know where it's from. I know who grew it. Like that's how the type of smoker I am. Like I want to know who grew my weed. I want to know how they grew it, what went into it. Is the fertilizer organic? You know what I'm saying? Like this is organic Kush. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing what y'all do. I'm not doing what y'all do. So yeah, I'm gonna put that to the side. Let's get the real Kush out. I'm sorry, this is a long ass video. I'm gonna edit it down, but the real Kush is out. We're gonna put some slurry cane in there. I'm gonna just show you guys real quick, and then I'm gonna end the video. I'll make more videos later. I'm trying to think of a name that I can like call this segment of videos. Like, should I call it Venti Talk or should I call it Vape Talk? I think I should call it Vape Talk because I'm just talking and I'm vaping. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't smoke no more. I don't smoke. I really don't smoke. I'll never claim that I smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll indulge with a friend if I'm at a bar or something and I'm drunk. You know, it's always nice to have a little bit of a cigarette when you're drunk. Never menthol. Like what the fuck? I remember somebody asked me like I asked somebody to drag a cigarette. I was like out one night and they had menthol and I was like literally disgusted. And they were like, I thought all black people love menthol. Like I'm not I'm not one of those I'm not one of those black people, bro. I think menthol is utterly disgusting. I would rather like just abstain from smoking at all than like the only thing I really like to smoke. Don't sue me, don't come for me. I just like an occasional American spirit. That's how I like it. Sometimes, because when I like 4 years ago, um, I used to have this homie, and like every morning I lived with him, and every morning he would like roll his own cigarette, and we would just have coffee outside, and it was kind of nice and it was refreshing. Shout out him, he knows who he is. Uh, yeah, he would get like the little bugler packs, and he would roll his own cigarettes, and we would just like drink coffee and smoke a cigarette in the morning, and it was kind of nice. So that got me into like being able to enjoy cigarettes because they used to make me like super nauseous. But like for some reason, I would just come back and try again and try again and try again till eventually like it didn't make me nauseous anymore, which is kind of stupid, but now I'm able to enjoy nicotine without being nauseous, and it feels kind of nice sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. That was off on a tangent. Oh yeah, I only mentioned that because I said I don't smoke. Yes, I don't smoke. Though my best way of ingesting nicotine now is through knickknacks. Knickknack, uh, reach out to me. I'm gonna probably make more videos on knickknacks. I love knickknacks. They're fucking awesome. Like, and if you, I'm not gonna even talk. Actually, I will. Um, I like to. I call it a 20-30 spliff is what I call it, and I put a knickknack in, and I use my vaporizer, and it's like basically my way of smoking a blunt, because you know the blunts with it's a wrap of tobacco and your weed's in there, but I'm trying to go the healthiest way possible. So I put in a knickknack. It's called Knickknack Naturals. I'll show you guys sometime. Actually, I'll just go get the thing right now. I'll go get it here. Actually, they're called Knickknack Naturals. They're awesome. The ingredients are minimal, so not a lot of people can say that about their nicotine products. So let's just, that's the ingredients. The ingredients, there's one, two, three, four, five, six. There's only six ingredients in this product, and they are xylitol, gum arabic, non-tobacco nicotine, tangerine essential oil, stearic acid, and magnesium stearate. You know what I'm saying? Like the less the more minimal the ingredients list, the better off you are for your health. Everything in here is natural, for the most part. Even the packaging is plant-based if you care about that shit. No plastic. Super cool stuff. I got the 6 milligrams, which is I suggest that you always get. The beautiful thing about Nick, I don't know, this is a vaporizer video, but I'm gonna talk about knickknacks. Um, the beautiful thing about knickknacks are this is what they look like, but the beautiful thing about them is that you could break them in half. You know, you can't break a Zin in half. You know what I'm saying? Um, and imagine like you're with a friend, they're not really into nicotine that much, but like, you know, they want to try it. The first time somebody gave me a fucking, what's it called? A damn Zin, like I was chilling for maybe 2 minutes before I puked everywhere. Like I literally puked everywhere, and I felt like shit, and I instantly regretted it. It's honestly an awful experience. Um, I'm sure that they come in lower milligrams. My friend that gave me one, I think he had like a 6 milligram, but it's like with knickknacks. Imagine if I could just split the fucking Zin in half. That would have been so much better than giving me a full ass Zin. And it kind of ruined my experiences with Zin. Like I never want to do a Zin again. So I do knickknacks. The 6 milligrams, I can break it in half. You know, it's beautiful. You can damn near break it in threes. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing product if you want to get the benefits of nicotine without all the bullshit. I try and tell people about this all the time because I love it. You know, I'm not going to talk about anything that I don't enjoy. I don't know what's up with the like snake on the foot. I don't know what that's symbolic of. I'm like really weary of symbols, so I think that's really weird. But I enjoy the product. I'm sure they have like a reason as to why they did that. I would honestly like to know. But yeah, knickknacks. All right, back to the venti. I put half a knickknack in. I love it. I do put a full one in sometimes, but Most of the time, all I do is a full. So these last me a really long time. They come in fives. They do deals on their website. You can also find discount codes. So it's nice. All right, so I got the slurry cane and the grinder. I just want to show you guys what it looks like, how it works. I got my loading tube. Usually I have my grinder. It's so easy. I just put it, I scoop it, scoop that bitch in there. You don't want to overpack. You want to make sure it's like nice and fluffy. Scoop that little bit in you know what I'm saying? Now it's nice and packed. I don't want to do too much because when I lost this, I was smoking a lot less because like to smoke without this is just honestly annoying now. So I know my tolerances went down because I work out a lot and I'm always in the sauna. So I know my tolerance is probably a lot lower now. I'm not gonna go crazy. Put all this stuff back. And let me just show you how this works real quick. So I'm about to take it off the charger just to show y'all. Honestly, it still works while it's on the charger, but whatever. We're in. I turn it on. You know, it's at 180. And guys, like, I don't know. I was gonna say, I like how it starts off at 180. 180 is honestly like one of the best places to smoke, best temperatures to smoke at. You can go as low as you can go lower. Excuse me. Um, you want to know what's really weird? My first one came with like a plastic screen cover. This one didn't come with one. I just noticed that. Like, there's no like screen covering on my screen. You don't really want to smudge that screen up. But other than that, you know, yeah, like I was saying, I can smoke this at like 160. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to do it at 180. Um, you can experiment with the temperatures. There's videos on like good temperatures to smoke at or whatnot. But I'm just gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. I like to start low. Maybe I'll start at 160. But I think when the battery is low, I don't know if the temperatures are like I don't know. When the battery is low, I just keep it at higher temperatures for some reason. But when like the battery is high, I think it burns more efficiently at the lower temperatures. But yeah, we got it set to 167. I'm just gonna play around with it. Um, I noticed that the first hit you never really get that much. So I'm about to hit it. Yeah, I didn't get shit, but I taste. Oh my god, you can taste it. That's crazy. I miss that so much. I miss that so much. Woof. And you can always taste it better at lower temperatures. So there we go. Now we're vaping. You know what I'm saying? It tastes really good. That's really interesting. I'm not gonna. Ooh, I'm not gonna describe that taste for you because I'm bad at describing shit. But I miss this so much. It just makes life easier. There's no smell. You know what I'm saying? Let's bump it up to 175. I'm just gonna put the charger back in. It doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get easier than this. Um, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. My first time when I got it, I was like, I don't think this thing works. Like, it was kind of hard to smoke. And then I watched some YouTube video on it, and the guy was like, you don't really want to suck, you want to sip. So, like, imagine sipping out of a straw. That's the best way to get, like, the best airflow out of this. Woo! Woo! I'm about to bump it up to 180 because it's like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so nice. I'm feel like I'm coughing because it's been a while since I used it. But once you get using this, like, you rarely cough. Like, if anything, you sneeze more than you cough. And like the only time I sneeze is when I blow it out through my nose. But even after a while, like once you like get used to it, you just stop sneezing. So like, I rarely cough when I use this, except for when I put it up to 200 degrees. Like, I be coughing sometimes, but even after a while, once you get used to that, you stop coughing. So like, you take away the cough, you take away like the cotton mouth. You don't really get cotton mouth with this, and then you take away the smell of weed. Like, I feel like that's kind of priceless because I love weed. I think weed is like really useful. Um, People do abuse it. That's a thing for sure. But like when it's not being abused, it's such a like amazing tool. There's so many health properties to it. Blah blah blah. Um, but like smelling like weed is like not a good look. Um, yeah, smelling like weed is weird. I don't want to smell like weed, so I love that this kind of takes away the smell. You know what I'm saying? I love this thing. And like, who wants to have cotton mouth? That shit's annoying as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so nice. It's so chill, so relaxing. The one thing that people always say to me is like, it looks like a taser. It looks like a walkie-talkie. I'm like, all right, like, yeah, it does, but it's super fucking cool. It's like so cool. Um, yeah, it could have been smaller or whatever. I don't know why they made it this big, but it works very well. And I prioritize like the efficiency over like the look, you know what I'm saying? And I still put this in my pocket. Like, it looks big, but I'll put it in my pocket and like nobody will know it's there, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll pull it out and people will be like, "Whoa, like where'd you get that from?" You know what I'm saying? So you can still put it in your pocket. I also have like a little satchel. I'll put it in there. But yeah, it's at 180. I'm gonna just bump it up like real quick to 200 so you guys can see how much it clouds up once you raise the temperature. So you could just double tap it and it'll go up 10 degrees, or you could just manually press it up. I'm gonna manually press it up because when you double tap it, after a while, it just goes back to the initial degree it was at. So it's at 200 right now. Deep breath. Here we go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's so cool. It's so cool, dude. It's literally worth it. My sister was getting on my ass because she was like, "Bro, you literally spent $800 on this in less than 3 months," and I'm like, "Because I lost the first one, and then I had to buy the second. I had to buy the second one. Like, I had to. I had to." So it's like, yeah, yeah. I mean, if you don't lose it, I suggest taking really good care of this because you don't want to buy a second one like me. If you don't lose this, then this is an investment. If you smoke weed, it's like literally an investment because it's like, fuck, I look like putting weed in a bong. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it back at 200. There's probably one more hidden there, and obviously, like the higher the temperature you burn it at, the faster the weed will the faster the session will end. Like duh. That's it, guys. That is the Venti. Such an amazing product. I need even that bowl that I just packed in here is probably not even done. I can like still smoke that later if I choose to. I'm gonna take it out of the oven. When you take your loading tube, excuse me, or what do they call it? Dosing capsule. When you take your dosing capsule out, obviously let it sit for a couple of seconds. It's gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? But guys, like this is my little first video on the Venti. I love it. You know what I'm saying? More videos to come. Sorry, this is a weird one. I'm a little nervous, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, I'm super satisfied with the product. I'm so happy because I'm going on vacation and it's like I needed to have my fucking vaporizer, bro. So yeah. I got this. You wanna clean it out after every use. Also the screen. You wanna but don't wanna clean it when the screen's hot. Like I think this will like melt. I don't know if it'll melt or not, but brush that off. Yeah, man. That's the video. Peace, love, and prosperity, you niggas.